So here's some of the topics that I find show up with my clients, often based on their astrological zodiac sign. Hi y'all, my name is Lisa. I'm an astrotherapist, which is a licensed therapist who integrates astrology with therapy. Now, before we get into this, first of all, take this all with a grain of salt. And second of all, as you listen to this list, I want you to listen for both your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, because any of those energies could be related to these topics, okay? And as you listen to this list, let me know in the comments, is this something that resonates with you? Is that your sign? Is it something you've worked on? Is it something that's hard for you? Let's get into it. And again, no shame. We all struggle with things, right? Each sign has its struggles. And that's what we're going to talk about. Okay, so Aries. If you have Aries placements, you might be struggling with, or I find that comes into the space a lot, is things around impulsivity. A lot of intensity after going after what you want and the ramifications that can come from that. There can also be stuff around difficulty with follow through. Things around also getting bored with stability. Sometimes I find that my therapy clients will want to kind of like blow up their life. There's something in the Aries energy that's like, I want more, or I want different. I want new, actually, that's it. Okay, Taurus, definitely things showing up in the therapy room around self-worth, things around confidence, definitely related to the body, image, eating stuff. This is common with Taurus. Also, Taurus can really struggle with things around control issues, and also fear of change, and often issues with like kind of getting stuck in a rut with stagnancy. Fear of change is big for Taurus. That shows up in the therapy room. Okay, Gemini can struggle with things like indecision, analysis paralysis. I also see stuff showing up around like identity, feeling a little bit fragmented, right? Because Gemini really knows how to morph and become what's needed. And sometimes that can be hard to understand, like, what are my needs? What do I actually want? What am I doing in my life? Okay, Cancer, in definitely the therapy room, stuff around shame and judgment, around feeling too emotional, too needy. There can be a fear of really showing your emotions. There can also be a lot of stuff we work through, especially in relationships, around a fear of being vulnerable, because there's such an intense fear of getting hurt because they feel it so much. It's hard. That's a hard one. Okay, Leo, issues showing up around feeling like you have to be performative, like you have to be on a stage. Maybe this is something related to growing up. I find this with a lot of Leo energy. Also, there can be confusion around that wanting to be seen, but also the fear of vulnerability for Leo energy. And then often I see with Leo, there can be stuff around pride. Now take that with as you will. But yeah, Leo stuff can be related to pride and really needing to be seen. If you're not being seen or validated in your life, there's going to be issues here for a Leo. And last one for today is Virgo. I see with Virgos, everyone is just so hard on themselves, inner critic, chronically feeling like they have to be better, self-improve, a lot of shame and anxiety around being seen, being imperfect, or making a mistake. So do you resonate with any of these? Are these hard for you? Is it something you're working on? I'm giving you such a compassionate hug around this. Let me know in the comments. Let's get into it and stay tuned for part 2 where we're going to get into the other signs.